Today is the January 8, 2024. It's the fall cruise. Just bought add on the last minute to go to Antarctica again. So we depart yesterday from Buenos Aires. Now today is second day. We go to Montevideo here. Montevideo, the capital of Uruguay. We will dock at 8 a.m. and leave at 3:30 p.m. Vô. Okay.
The big empire up there from California down to Patagonia, yes? So it was really big. And in Montevideo, Buenos Aires, many slaves were brought to the city to the port to be taken to other parts of South America. Yes? From the African ex-slaves, we received a very important heritage, all right, of the slaves. And they gave us this very important music that is played every Saturday and Sunday. A lot of suburbs of Montevideo, people go out and play candombe. Let me show you what it is like to get. It sounds like this, yes? It starts very slow, but then it goes really fast. So it really shakes you when you are there, yes? People dance, yes? And they go with flags.
Oh.
It's like a whole celebration. It's a cry for freedom, yes? Heritage from the Africans, ex-slaves.
Ông tổng thống cái này nhà này nè.
Security is gonna be around, but from a distant position. I mean, he can go out freely. Yes, that's an old presidency building, the one to the left, before the construction of the 1960s.
Mẹ ra đây mẹ ngồi nha.
And let's go to the mausoleum of Artigas, and then we're gonna talk about that building, which used to be the highest skyscraper in South America in the 20s. Yes. The mausoleum is with the statue of Artigas. I was telling you that he was a very radical leader. At some point in time, he controlled a lot of Argentinian provinces, and he became a problem for the leaders of the revolution in Buenos Aires. And that's when four elections since 1990.
President Palace, and the tallest building in South America in the old day.
Half of the population of the country. Free people, protector de los pueblos libres. That was the moment when he was in control of 6 Argentinian provinces, yes, before the Portuguese invasion. He was defeated in 20 and went to live in exile in Paraguay the rest of his life. He never returned to Montevideo. Yes? He died in Paraguay in 1850, and his remains were brought back in 1855. Long? Yeah, pretty long. 80 something. Yeah? 86. Wow. It has to do with both ports, Montevideo and Buenos Aires. Yes? In fact, this is the most famous tango in the world, La Comparsita, and it was created by a Uruguayan musician.
Oh, right.
One time, Argentina used it in the opening ceremony of the Olympic Games, and in Montevideo was like, what are these Argentinians doing with our tango? Yeah? The truth is that it was played here in a cafeteria that there was before the construction of this building. Played for the first time in 1917 by an Argentinian orchestra, I must say. And it has some musical arrangements by Argentinians. So it's shared, like everything, yeah? Shared. So let's listen to it to see if it rings a bell, yes? It's many times used in Hollywood productions, in cartoons. The anthem of tangos, yes?
Señores, el tango de los tangos, la comparsita.
La Comparsita.
Okay. Author Gerardo Matos Rodriguez, born in Montevideo.
Oh, right. Good. Good to know.
There's a tango museum here, the tour of the building, which I don't know if it starts like at 4, so you won't be able to do it. But this is pretty much it, what I had to show you about the city. If you think about things to eat, of course, parrilla.
Nó theo nó từ đấy mà, nè thì chụp cho con nè. Dùng tour. Just limit up to 9 people go tour. Each one charge $15.
Also, just as a reminder, you're not allowed to record the tour or record me and take any pictures of me, but you can film the building. There's not an apartment inside, but there's a big room with a TV camera that belongs to Channel 4. One of our most important TV channels and one of the enterprises that the family still owns. The camera takes a video of the city every time they're going through.
The longest coastal line in the world. This one.
Có 200 tháng chứ mấy mực cái pen
In the world. Longest coastal line in the world.
The city and they talk about what's going on.
It starts like this. They show you the video of the city, and they start right up with the weather report. And as they tell you things about how
Residential areas. Cái này là cái này còn residential. Cái này nhà người ta nó bán cửa sổ. Từ số 10 đến 032.
And it's the lobby. Well, that was the lobby.
that's Mandela.
No.
Ground floor.
Oh, P.
It's
It's planta, meaning floor, and
Floor,
planta,
piso.
so ground floor.
We say that in our last hotel.
Yeah, it's not really called a ground floor.
Can we take picture of the elevator?
Yeah. Now, if you take a look outside, you can see that the rest of the floors in the building are made out of marble instead of the tiles that we saw before, because these were all hotel floors.
Wow, amazing. 1920.
Sí, entras. Planta, ¿no? Planta. Gracias. German music because of Alps, and Spanish, Italian, and French music because it's what the musicians used to listen to. So after the fights were done, the men would get themselves well dressed so they could get access to the cafeterias and bars surrounding the slums and ports. We have a picture of one of these in here, and you can see that this is an exclusive area for men. There's not a single woman inside, not even a waitress. Well, I'm sure you know tango as a dance traditionally practiced between a man and a woman. And the women that took part of tango at the beginning were the prostitutes. Not because they wanted to fight the men to prove something to them, but because they wanted to take as much money as they could from them. But they didn't want to fight to begin with, because if they got caught, and those cuts ended up scarring, these scars would end up making them look too masculine, and they could lose a lot of potential customers. So to avoid that, they convinced some men to leave the knives on the table, saying that if they wanted to protest the rich for the dances that they used to do, why don't they make something that is as cultural as a dance to take something from them that they couldn't get back? Some understood the message and joined them in these dances, but some did not. They refused to do it because they believed that the fights were the true essence of tango. But they quit it soon after because they were tired of going to work with injured arms and bodies, and of course jealous of these men having sexual relations with the women afterwards. So now you kind of know where tango comes from as a dance and also as a music style. But I'm sure you're wondering, why are we talking about tango on the Salvo Palace? The cafeteria that we see right here was La Giralda, one of the cafeterias in here in Montevideo. It opened in 1914, but it closed in 1919 when the Salvo family bought it to start the construction of the Salvo Palace. So we're in the same area where this cafeteria used to be. And this is a very important cafeteria because this is where La Comparsita was played for the first time, which is a song that has been played in the background as I'll tell you about the history of tango. La Comparsita was a work of that man that's sitting right there in the corner. His name was Gerardo Mato Rodriguez.
This guy right here?
No.
Right here,
But he is the one that's sitting right there.
There he is.
In the corner and
In the
also in the
corner.
picture. He was a pianist, but he was not a trained musician. He didn't know how to for her to write the sheet music. She also signed it under his name. These were very misogynistic times, so we know that she didn't get any credit because of it, but we've investigated about the matter. We believe that she deserves the credit as well, because she's a co-composer of La Comparsita. So after the song was done, and I forgot, but her name was Ophelia Matos. Very important to name the co-composer, right? Not just Ellie, but Ophelia. After the song was finished, he brought the sheet music to his friends so they could rehearse it and play for the first time the 19th of April of 1917 in here in Montevide. We have those stars on the floor to mark the same exact spot where he was standing when the song was played for the first time. And that same night, La Comparsita was played over 6 times in a row because people fell in love with its main melody and the atmosphere that the song transmitted. But through the course of the weeks, Matos was very afraid of somebody stealing the song from him, because in Uruguay, we were not able to register our music under copyright laws. We didn't have an office nor legislation for that. So what musicians used to do back in those days was to sell their songs to Argentinian or Brazilian companies so they could register them all the way there. Matos sold it to an Argentinian record label, and the record label sold a lot of vinyls and sheet music for La Comparsita. The song got to the ears of many singers, tango singers like Carlos Gardel, and also singers overall like Luis Miguel, the Mexican singer, and of course the American singer Dinah Shore. All of them have made their own versions of La Comparsita, taking advantage that the song doesn't have any lyrics. And even till this day, it is the second most covered song of all time, with 2,700 licensed covers. The first one is Yesterday by the Beatles with over 3,000, and on third spot is Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen with 2,142 covers. I check on number daily because it's rapidly growing, which means that maybe in a couple of years it will take the second spot from La Comparsita's hands. Although this and that tango is cultural and material patrimony of both Uruguay and Argentina, La Comparsita is the most important tango. It is a tango that people think of when they think of tango, and it's an Uruguayan tango. So as long as we open the doors to this museum, we're going to defend that concept until the end of time. This is where our tour ends. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. Now, like I told you, you can roam freely. A bit of hope for me. And the black box, of course, are non-existent. It was before I went to Chicago for the first time. I just hope that
It's the longest coastline in the world in Uruguay.
Cái này nó đâu có cho tắm. No baño. Cái biển này là lây ra đèo ga. Quay chụp đi, mấy chữ quay nè.
Ok.
Mốt biết. Lây ra đèo ga.
Là đều ga. Yeah.
Đó là nó cái cục ở giữa lighthouse đó.
The longest.
Nó đậu đằng kia kìa bác phải không?
No, longest coastline in the world. The cruise ship leaving Montenegro, the capital of Uruguay. Yeah, the ship leaving
là Sao đó, phải chụp cho bạn tấm.
Okay. The Tango Museum here, a tallest building in South America in the old days. And oh, goodbye, not welcome to Uruguay. Bye bye Uruguay. We love you.
Nãy nó đậu ở đó, nó đậu bên kia, giờ nó đi ra.
Now is January 8, 2024, about 8:40 p.m. The ship will took the Royal Marine in quá đẹp. Đẹp.
Nó có thâu đây nè, nó như là sấm
sao
sét.
sao vậy?
Hả?
Anh có thâu sao gì kìa?
I don't know, mẹ nghĩ sấm sét á. Cũng như trời mưa.
Hay đâu giờ thấy vậy.
Ghê, chưa bao giờ thấy bụi như vậy. Ồ, hồi nãy nó đẹp quá trời luôn à.
Hay quá.
Rồi anh đi ra đi vô gọi như nãy anh giấu cái con gì nè, hai con đang
hay quá
đánh nhau.
Rất là hay.
Ngộ hả? Đó. Mà chỗ đó là mây nha, chứ không phải là cây cối đâu đó.
Ồ, mây sao?
Mây.
Ồ, vậy mà mình tưởng là núi. tưởng núi không?
Mây.
Ồ.
Cái trời nó chuyển mưa.
Ồ, hàng chi mây thì là mây sen. Tưởng nó núi mà nó vậy sao lạ thôi.
Mây.
Ồ, ok.
Phải nhắm chỗ đầu này là xét nó chiếu xuống chỗ đó.
Đây.
Chưa ngộ ha, chưa từng thấy hết nha.
Được quá.
Chắc mưa lớn rồi nha, nếu mà mưa là mưa lớn. Hay chưa? Ồ, đẹp chưa? Nãy là mẹ đứng mẹ đi tới đi lui cái khúc này không mà sợ nó mất.
Rồi chị tưởng đâu em không nói tưởng là núi không.
Trời ơi, mây người ta từ nãy giờ.
Ôi quá nè.
Mây á. Mây không nó từ đây làm cái lớn thôi.
Thì anh tưởng nó núi xong rồi chốt xếp núi sao lạ vậy?
Chấm chốt được đúng không? Cái này nó xịt xẹt qua mây mới thấy. Chắc ở đó chắc mưa quá rồi.
Thấy.
Ồ, ngộ chưa? Rất là hay thấy không? Đó, ôi, hay chưa? Đó. Này chắc mưa lớn nha, chỗ có mưa lớn nè. Đó, qua bên kia kìa, thấy không? Ngộ chưa?
Ôi, hay quá.
Chưa? Ba zoom lại gần chút xíu, khúc đỏ. Bây giờ cái mây nó tan rồi đó, nó hết thành bớt thành hình rồi đó. Đẹp quá trời hả? Lấy cái dây chuyền nhỏ nó I cannot believe you still here. Nói yes, you better believe it. Nói chừng nào tao collect mấy cái amulet này thì tao mới đi.
Em quên cái nãy quên lấy cái form đưa cho nó.
Nó nói đưa cái form cho nó đi,
nó nói hả?
Nó nói nó đưa anh cái form rồi. Anh không điền. Nó ok, anh đưa cho nó. Còn kêu có này free live show. Mấy cái người mà có ý những cái người mà cabin ở bên phía này thì bên phía kia nhìn thấy gì?
Hay quá. Này hay hơn show nữa. Đây con sâu nhiều á.
Ôi đằng kia kìa, cái đầu của con đó đó, bắt đầu tới đó rồi đó.
Này hay hơn show ở đâu ấy, show đâu hay đâu cái này nature the best.
Natural lighting show at the Atlantic Ocean.
The ship thuộc
chưa từng thấy nha, chưa bao giờ thấy cái lighting
Marine.
đi ngoài thì thấy lighting
Đâu em ở nhà đấy đâu thấy như vậy.
Đi này đi trở lại cho thấy cái này.
Thế mỗi cái hay riêng đi cho em biết đâu thấy đâu. Thấy như mỗi cái hay riêng. Biết đâu kỳ này thấy. Ôi
chưa là tranh vẽ hả? Ngộ thiệt chứ. Ôi ơi. Wow. It's amazing hả? Chắc mưa lớn thì sao càng ngày nó càng sống càng nhiều. Cái thuyền này cũng teenager nhiều lắm, văn nhiều lắm. Không có thấy người già.
Tao nhiều. Vito Marine là thuộc ai? Thuộc Chile hả?
Ai?
Jackpot là Vito Marine hả?
Cái đó là no, Argentina.
Argentina, ok đúng rồi, Argentina.
Bây giờ hết Uruguay rồi.
Hết Uruguay hả?
Argentina.
Next walk
cái con mà nó đòi mình $100 chở cái Punta Loma đó.
Next walk Vito Marine belong to Argentina. Các bạn coi nhìn nè, em phải nhìn anh nhìn nó tại nó không có nó nhanh lắm.
Bác Chu lại gần chút xíu cái này bác còn thấy nước không rồi. Thấy sóng biển không?
Đâu gần đó. Ôi ôi.
Lại Chu đây là 1.6.
Tại
đó thấy không? Nó more show more. Đó, xí nó rõ hơn.
Rồi một trời sắp sửa lặn rồi. Ôi vẫn đẹp à.
Quá rồi đẹp.
Vẫn đẹp.
Dễ sợ đỏ rực. Cái Northern Light mình có thể mình phải đặt.
Thật sự cái này như là Northern Light rồi.
Cái này Southern Light.
Southern Light đúng rồi.
Ôi hả? Em không nghĩ là không ai biết nó là cái gì đâu nha. Có thể là đoán được gì có rồi. Sợ nó sống chết luôn. Cái mây nó bắt đầu thu ấy lại rồi đó. Cái mây nó tan. Đừng cho cái thành này không hay, để nó tự nhiên. Đó thấy không? Cái chỗ cái đầu đó, chỗ cái miệng cái con đó đó.
The winter's second storm arrives. The temperature is now 80 degrees below zero.
Oh my God.
That's without taking into account the wind, which can blow 100 miles an hour. During the rest of the year, at this time, the males are totally docile, a united and cooperative team. They brace against mass. They will take turns, each of them getting to spend some. To find each other in an enormous crowd, the penguins must rely on sound, not sight. As they circle, the returning mothers trumpet loudly. chick enjoy. In time, after being perched atop their mother's feet for
they'll build a fire in their boat, both for warmth and cooking, and travel around the channels. Shows how they built their huts.
These native inhabitants of South America were anything but primitive. They held deep and complex spiritual beliefs, which included faith in a creator and worship of one main deity. They held initiation ceremonies for their young boys, involving tests of courage, the overcoming of fear, and cunning resourcefulness.
Let go of the unicycle. That sounds like a joke. It's happened 4 times. Gentlemen, keep holding on. Slowly remove your feet from the wheel. Just your feet. Just your feet. Yeah, perfect. And gentlemen, can you move me to the left? Like Beyonce? To the left. To the left. Whoa! Brian, could I get 2 hands on the bike? Brian? Ah! America, I love you, but you're not helping as much as you think you are. I'm sorry, I'm sweating on you, Brazil. Sorry, but I'll put on America. Move me a little bit further back and to the left. Okay, perfect. Gentlemen, on 3, run as fast as you can. Now, Ryan, could you do me one last solid? After you run, could you grab 2 of those knives for me? You get to throw those knives at my face. You look way too excited about that. And Marcus, you've been very fun. You're the first guy I picked. After you run, could you grab the 3rd knife? You're going to throw that to me as well. You 3 gentlemen, after you run, you can go back to the audience. Okay, here we go. Everyone counting the 3 together. If you guys are with me, give me a yeah!
Yeah!
Gentlemen, really important on 3, you run as fast as you can. Do not hesitate for even a second. Actually, you know what? I'm a little bit scared. Chicago, let go with 1 hand. Let go with 2 hands, and fade away.
Oh, lucky!
Everyone can keep your bend. And Brazil, move your feet a little bit further away from the wheel, perfect. And move me a little bit further back, perfect. Everyone counting to 3 together as loud as you possibly can. Everyone, and 1, 2, 3. Run, the further go. Come on, everybody! Oh my goodness. Brazil, you almost died! Oh my goodness. This thing looks so much smaller on Amazon. Alright, gentlemen! Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to try and find a little place to stop here. Oh, wait. Gentlemen, can you bring the weapons to the front of the stage while I find a place to stop? Gentlemen, to the front of the stage. Gentlemen, to the front of the stage. Gentlemen, preferably today I have a show in December. Get there, your eyes. I'm going to try and find a nice place to stop. Marcus, I love you, man, but could you hold the knife by the handle like a normal person? Gentlemen, hold on to the knives, hold the weapons up in the air nice and high. America, Argentina, face each other, and fight. You laugh. I do the joke in Texas, they go for it every time. All right, you. Brian, we're going to start with you. Nice throw. Right up into this hand here for me when I say go. Woo! Brian. Don't worry. That was my fault. I was the one who picked you. Brian, we're going to try that again. Brian, look at me. It's a push. No spin. Okay. Push. 1, 2, 3. Right, don't worry, I should have dove for that one. Actually, Marcus, let's see if you can show him how it's done. Well, Marcus, you look way too happy about this, Marcus. Marcus? Marcus! If you give me a throw like this one is coming straight back. Okay? And I push. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah!
Marcus. Ryan, no mistakes, okay? Right? Just keep in mind, this is my hand. This is super not my hand. Okay. Sometimes they work together, that's a different show. Kids didn't get that one. That's fun. When I cast the final line, please go crazy, not for me, but for all the men who came forward. They made this show happen. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah!
You've been amazing. I could not have done this selection. Everyone, let's finish this up with a slow hand clap together. Here we go. Everyone clapping, especially if you look like my father. I have daddy issues. This is what happens when your dad never hugs you. Not a show, it's a cry for help. 1, 2, 3.
Woo!
Oh my God. Everyone stop clapping. Stop clapping. It's too much pressure. I'm going to attempt to go in a full half circle. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. Woo-hoo. Okay. I'm going to do a double spin. When I catch it, go crazy. This took me 20 years to learn. Could have been a lawyer. Waste of time. My dad's more proud of my brother. He's in jail. Wait for it. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Yeah!
Oh!
We did it! Okay. I have one more trick. It's called bedding down. We're going to have all the children make a nice little pile. Actually, Chicago, could you come up here? Chicago, you're big and strong. Yes. Yeah, everyone clap for Chicago! I'm going to come back here. Okay. I'm going to hope there's something big and tall behind this curtain. Oh, yay! All right. Chicago, pull away. 1, 2, 3. You come back for me, doesn't it amazing? Chicago, face the audience, take a bow. You can go. I'm going to jump down. Before I do, I just want to really quickly say thank you everyone for coming out. And we do have a lot of kids here. Kids, when I was a teenager, I was a homeless, troubled youth living on the streets. Now I travel the world doing what I love. Believe in your dreams, work hard, stay off drugs, and always surround yourself with good people. Anything is possible. Thank you very much for watching tonight, everybody. Oh! I fell down the show. It's over when my feet hit the ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for the mighty Wing.
Oh, thank you for standing. Oh, hey, thank you. Oh, thank you. How do you standing? How do you leaving? Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, wasn't he phenomenal? I was not expecting that on the stage tonight. Come on, keep the applause going. Let's bring him on one more time. The mighty Wing.
I'm going to take a selfie with the people who are standing. Mom, I got a standing ovation.
Everybody waving the camera.
Yay!
The mighty Wing on stage.
These are the people who got their life. Yeah. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great night. Have a beautiful night.
Phenomenal act. Oh my goodness, so amazing. Thank you so much for joining us here in the theatre. We're recording later on. Let me tell you a little bit about what we've got to look forward to tomorrow. Well, we are going to be invited to the director and I'm going to
lên lầu 12 ăn một chút
ăn quá trời ăn.
ăn gì giờ cũng được ăn với lại lấy đồ ăn cho ngày mai lấy ít thôi
Cái hộp nước này. Vui quá, này làm vui quá. Nhiều nhiễu nữa. Chị mới hay chứ. Mà mấy người Mỹ nó nhiều quá hay. Tại tự nhiên đó.
Thật ra người Việt Nam mình nhiều người nhiều có hay lắm. Cái mấy thằng Hề, thằng Bảo đi, thằng ấy, thằng ngoài Liên, thằng gì đó. Nhiều thằng hiểu giờ có cái nhiều thằng nó nhiều khi. Giờ 15 tới 3 giờ 30 này. Sunset 9 giờ thấy không? Bắt đầu sunset trễ rồi.
Này Diễu hay quá. Vừa hay vừa ảo thuật hay mà vừa Diễu không hay ảo thuật mà. Xếp.
con gì đó Julie nó dạy với đứa con nó, đứa nhỏ ăn uống xong rồi rửa tay, chơi ngoài sân vô cũng phải rửa tay. Nhưng mà nhiều khi kỹ quá cái immune system
không strong. Giống như
tại vì mấy người bác sĩ người ta sợ rẻ lắm mà, người ta sợ nhiễm trùng lắm.
Giống như anh trồng cây vậy, trồng cây mà không để nắng, khi nào để nắng chết hết.
Không, tùy loại chứ, cũng tùy loại cây mà để ngoài nắng chứ nếu không chết người. Cây mà nó sống ấy làm sao để nắng được. Chứ tùy cái loại cái giống. Nếu mà nó khỏe từ trong gene ra. Ai hiểu không?
Nó đi từ Chicago tới đây là cũng hay chứ.
Ai?
Lần đó
vậy à?
Đi từ Chicago đó, Mỹ đó, đến từ Chicago đó.
Thì cũng giống như mình đến từ Cali rồi.
Nhưng mà mình đi nguyên cái Lào, còn họ đi có trân kết gì là quay, phải đi nguyên, vừa hay vừa xe bên đây nữa.
Lỡ tới đây rồi.
Lỡ đây đi luôn, phải Lào chứ bao giờ về sắp đặt, mỗi lần sắp đặt nó phải dễ em.
Em mới nói anh Hạnh đó, mỗi lần đi tốn tiền vé máy bay. Nhưng mà anh Hạnh với Hoàng với nó làm sao á, nó được free mileage làm sao á, nó có bạc hay làm sao á, con mua được ticket rẻ. Đi chưa?
Đi chờ sao rồi. Được rồi.
I'm up to date here to please this man who's staring at me the same way my father did when I told him I wanted to juggle for a living. Check this out. I'm gonna throw one of these knives underneath my leg. That's right. This is very dangerous. My little brother tried this trick and now he's my little sister. Here we go. Thank you for laughing at the jokes and getting canceled on Twitter.
Đúng rồi. Đây nào, nè, coi nè. Anh không có gì nữa, con tay nó ngon là nè. Đấy. Không có nhìn cái này nó hư. Nó ra quay là cái gì đừng cái gì. Nó không được cũng có không có mở, không. Gì cũng cố gắng mà, của mình thôi. Cái gì làm được. Vì càng khó là càng tạo cái càng khôn ngoan nữa.
And hurt myself, it'll definitely go viral. Right? If I do it perfectly, put it on the internet, no one will care. Right? Check this out. Try one of these behind my back. Look at you hold the knife by the handle like a normal person. Hold on to the knives, hold the weapons up in the air nice and high. America, Argentina, face each other, and fight. You laugh, right? The joke in Texas, they go for it every time, right? Brian, we're gonna start with you. Nice throw, right up into this hand here for me. When I say go. Brian. Don't worry. That was my fault. I was the one who picked you. Brian, we're going to try this again.
Nữa coi nữa.
Marcus, let's see if you can show him how it's done. Marcus, you look way too happy about this, Marcus. Marcus, okay. I'm gonna jump down. Before I do, I just want to really quickly say thank you.
Hay quá. Từ đây bồ kìa. Hay quá. Anh hư chứ mà cũng làm được à. Anh cái gì cũng làm được hết, không cần biết thư không. Đây, show 1 9 phải không? Đây 4. Ok, show 1. Show rồi. Show 1 9 2 4. Ok. TV.
Mai ba đi massage không nè, neck and shoulder massage 39 đồng. Ôi nhưng mà lady thôi, không có cho men.
Rồi, làm gì mình cũng có cái ý chí rồi anh hưng chưa cái hưng luôn cái cha được nguyên nó cuối mà không còn có gì nữa nghĩ ra mà biết là bấm nút này á không có gì hết không xô anh thấy cha bấm đại đưa ra nữa đây nè mày nè nó không có gì hết ra nhưng mà khi nào để connection cái này đó khi xưa anh có này đây connected để connect cái này với đó bây giờ không thấy gì hết chỉ bấm đại cái vô cũng connect đó nó mới tin chút anh là nó không gì mà cản trở được chí là qua này đó mình giờ mình nghĩ đó làm gì phải nghĩ
này là bà không giàu xu được hồi đó ba nhát ba bị xu ba nhát ba bán hết
đó tại vì anh biết suy cho anh biết đâu nhiều khi tại nhiều khi mà giữ cái bây giờ còn tệ nữa
giờ giàu quá quá chơi đó mình
đứng ngoài đừng phải anh
giàu to hơn nữa coi bán mười mấy căn mỗi căn triệu mười mấy triệu luôn
nhưng mà tại vì anh
bán nhiều bởi vì mẹ nó gọi điện thoại hỏi gọi cái bà ấy có nói đừng bán nhiều bán hết là chọc đầu
để đâu không có nếu mà giữ đi được 18 9 nữa thì 49 là không thôi đừng có tham ông già em không có lấy tên anh rồi lấy tên theo nha làm gì đừng tham tao không có chỗ nào gì hết thì bên không còn muốn gì hôm nay đến mình giữ tiền anh nói
đừng có đi chết không đi cái tiền
anh nói bà tao lâm với mấy đó em hôm nay cao không biết gì hỏi không hỏi em không anh nói anh không nói ông bà đi ông tính nó nhai thì bây giờ bà không biết gì để biết cái gì bà hỏi đây là
để
Thank